Hello everyone, this is Car Productions 5 back with another video, and today I'll be reviewing LEGO Hero Factory Invasion from Below Flyer Beast vs. Breez, and it's set number 44020 and recommended ages 7 through 14. And I do apologize that the screen is cut off since the bag is kind of big and my paper is kind of small that I review on, so I apologize for that. But anyway, if you saw my Hero Factory Furno Jet Machine review, please check that out. There's probably an annotation for that, the stop motion build, my unboxing, and a whole bunch of other stuff relating to the Hero Factory Invasion from Below line. And as you do know, I did get these early overseas from the Czech Republic, so they're not out in the US until March, so that's why there's no actual piece count on the bag. But you do know that I did really like Furno Jet Machine, and I thought it was a really solid figure. I gave it a 9.75 out of 10 if you watched that review. And but that was just the Jet Machine and a jumper. So I'm really excited to see what or how this set is, since it is the larger beast, or what I call them, Kaiju, like in Pacific Rim. And I'm also really excited for another Hero minifig, because those were pretty cool. But as for the rest of the bag, we do get a nice picture of the Flyer Beast, or the Flyer Kaiju. We get Breez here with her fire chain, which that's pretty cool, I do have to say. The Kaiju is holding the part, probably like a telephone line or something. And then we have over here up top the really nice art that we have to cut off, unfortunately. And of course on the bottom, it's the same thing. We get really nice bottom art here. This is of Breez, and that's the Kaiju. So it's really cool, and it's a shame that they put it on the bottom. As for the back, all this gibberish here, we have Flyer Beast vs. Breez in a lot of languages. Invasion from Below in a lot of languages. Resealable bag. This is the Flyer Beast. We have pictures of Breez in her minifig form there, with the fire chain. And then the actual claw you can grab her with, and the other function showing off the fire chain, in which you can, I guess, choke it to death. That's nice for kids. So that is everything on the bag. So I'm not, and if you do want to see a really in-depth analysis of these sets and everything, and me just rambling about the line, watch the Furno one, because that's 35 minutes long. It took a while to make. And so it goes into a lot of detail, so if you want that extra detail that I'm not going to repeat every video, because people don't want to sit through 35 minutes, they probably only want to see a maximum of like 15 to 20 minutes around there. So if you want to see all that detail, go watch the Furno Jet Machine video review. Otherwise, you can watch this just for Flyer Beast vs. Breez. So without further ado, let's open this bag up and let's see what's inside. Okay, so those are all the contents that were just dumped out of the bag. And the bag will now be put aside, and you do get to see everything in this set. So as you can see, sorry for the loud noise there, we get one instruction manual, which is pretty cool. One smaller shouldered body piece. As you can see, the shoulders are not that broad. And like I said, one smaller bag, one bigger bag. So as for the instruction manual, here's the instruction manual. It's the same as the front of the bag. You get a pretty cool comic. This one deals with Breez, but we get that same awesome art that I have been saying. The art is just fantastic in this line. That looks so cool. And the comic art is pretty nice too. We do get a nice little comic. You can pause that if you want to read it. But it's pretty cool, and that's the whole comic. It's kind of small. It's pretty cool though. I mean, they should make a LEGO comic book from DC again for Hero Factory and have it as a monthly title, like most comic books. So they should really do that. So here's just the whole line in general. Pretty cool there. How to build these sets well, and all this stuff that you love. The instructions. It goes to 28 pages. 28. You have all parts there. And then the combiner models and the Win Kid survey. So I'm not going to open up these bags right now for you guys. You can since I only did that in my Furno review just for the sake of showing off some stuff. But I will show you guys any interesting pieces in the close-up and take them off once I'm done building the set. But as you know, my stop motion build is now in a separate video. So if you do want to see the stop motion build, click the annotation that's floating around. If you have annotations disabled, you might want to enable them to watch it. But please check out the stop motion build. I put a lot of time into it, and it's really fun. But if you aren't going to watch the stop motion build, and I'm not having it in this video anymore, it's in a separate video now. So, like I said, please click on it. But otherwise, for you guys, if you aren't going to go watch it, we're just going to get right to the minifigs then. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the minifigs. Okay, so I just finished the build of the set, and it was a pretty interesting build, I do have to say. It was kind of basic, but there were cool elements in there that I will discuss in a bit when we go to my overall thoughts of this set. But for now, we're going to talk about the minifigs, and just one more note, please check out the stop motion build. I'm going to remind you guys again, just because I put a lot of time into it, and I want you guys to enjoy it, just like I enjoy it. But anyway, so we have the first minifig, and it's Breez in her Invasion from Below minifig form. And just for the sake of this video, I will be comparing Breez to a standard LEGO minifig. And for this video, I will be using Spider-Man. So as you can see, Breez is like almost a full head taller, if not more. So that is very interesting. And as for the Toa Inika Joller, she is still quite a bit taller than Joller. And of course, in case you want to see Furno, here he is. And she's a little bit taller than Furno too, which is funny. I think that's because of her helmet. But still, she looks fantastic. Furno's minifig is really cool, but I think I may like hers better just because of the colors. And if you don't know, because I do go into detail of this in my Furno review, but as you can see here, the hero's feet take up 2 pegs, which is very interesting. But anyway, here is Breez from the front, and the first thing you may notice about her, which is a small flaw, is that her helmet is a tiny bit short. And this isn't really so much of a big problem, because from some angles it looks great, but from this angle that you're looking at the video, it doesn't look the best, but if you have her down like that, it looks perfectly fine. And her helmet goes, I'm going to take it off, it just goes to the end of the minifig head, it doesn't go all the way down the neck. Which I do understand why they did that, maybe to show that it's a little bit smaller, but it just looks a little bit odd at times from her. And that's the only downside with that. But it still looks fine. I mean, it's a little bit short, but I can see what they were going for, and it's a really nice mold, and it does capture the really Breez feel. It looks like kind of a combination of her 1.0 head with the Savage Planet head, definitely. Or the 1.0, not Savage Planet, and her 2.0 head. I can definitely see that there. And of course, it's the standard build, the skeleton body. I go into more detail of this in the Furno Jet Machine review. You have the skeleton body, pure red head, cool hero core there, and you have just the pieces connect on, the really cool helmet, and her weapon is this fire chain, which is really cool. I do like this. Really nice translucent chain piece there. Two black lightsaber rods, and so she makes a really cool figure. And as for the back, she has the connector to the machine or the Jaeger she wants to pilot. And she has jet boots, which is pretty cool. So that's all for the minifig of this set. So without further ado, let's take a look at the whole set, and let me tell you what I think. Okay, so here's the overall set all together, and here are the extra pieces real quick. We got one extra hero core, again, which is really nice. As you can see over here. Sorry about that. You get one extra pin piece, one lightsaber rod, and one little, I don't know, pointy, I can't think of it, I'm just going to call it a tooth piece. Oh yeah, that's it, a spike piece. So that's cool, and it is a texture piece. And as you can see, it looks really nice, this set. And I already went over Breez, but I will get back to her in a second for the function of the set. But let's take a look at the Flyer Beast. So here he is, or she, not quite sure what gender this beast is, but it looks really cool. And starting from the legs, he has the full articulation. I mean, everything's the same there. And these new feet pieces are really cool, which you can't see unless I do this, but you could attach a lot of parts there, so I can't wait to see what they're going to do with those. They kind of look like the guy's wearing flippers, so that's pretty cool. And there are these back attachments for it too, kind of like on the XL Heroes. For a time they had like the pieces coming back and then the one ball piece coming forward, so it kind of looks like that, so that's pretty cool. The beast is really cool. Nice detail down here, and these teal colored pieces are just fantastic. The color works just so well. I really do like that. Sorry for the interruption, guys, but anyway, he does have this really nice textured piece here. That's really cool. It's printed. I wish they gave us two, because it does look a little bit awkward only having one, but still, that's not really a big deal. Nice, like I said, on the same legs here. Standard chest piece. I do wish they put something on this chest, because I feel like he would have something jutting from it. I mean, it just kind of looks like it would make sense, considering he has all these spikes everywhere. And then as for his right arm, nice arm. I mean, the fist isn't bad. I wish they kind of came out with some claw piece that's kind of like this. That'd be cool. I do like this, as how he has this piece from like a radio station to capture the radio signals or radio waves. That's cool. I mean, of course he's not going to use it all the time for a weapon, but it's cool that he'll just pick it up and start using the rubble to smash things. That's really cool. As for the hand, I kind of understood why LEGO did it for the Furno Jet Machine with the short arm, but because the pieces are so long. But still, really, they had to have a short arm here. Just, how is he supposed to fight? Like, that doesn't make sense. And I have a really quick fix for that, which I'll show you in a second. But as for his head, it's on a ratchet joint here, and it's really cool. You can go up 1, 2 times, and then it pops off. But it's really cool. And it is hollow from the inside. That's not a big deal to me. I mean, you can't really do too much about that. But you add that spike on the head, and it just looks so cool, that face. It is, from the side it looks goofy, but from the front and from most angles it looks pretty cool, but it's not supposed to look the most realistic, since it is a giant beast or kaiju walking around. So that's fine. So the front of it looks nice. The back is still pretty good. It is covered up pretty well by the wings, which that's a small complaint. I mean, I do understand if you look at the actual description, it is called bone wings, but still, I don't see how he's going to fly like that. I wish they came with some other piece here, or just gave us a wings, actual wings. They could have saved parts on that too. But still, it's not really a big deal. And he does have this cool tail here. That's pretty cool with spikes. So he has a lot, and he could use it as like a stinging tail, so that's pretty cool. And while we're on the back here, here is the function with Breez. You attach this here, or here, and you just attach her like that. So she could be from behind him, and she could be choking him or whatever. So that is really cool, and I do really enjoy that. Now, I saw some people complaining about this piece here, that it looks weird, but you could always just take it off, guys. I mean, it's not really a big deal. They just do it so kids can have playability, so you do have the option to take it off, so it's not such a big deal, so I'm not going to count that as a complaint or anything. But, so the figure overall is really cool. The colors look really well. The build was really fun, like I said. It was a great build. I mean, it was simple, nothing challenging, and you did get to see some cool pieces. Here's a size comparison with Furno's Jet Machine and them facing off. That'd be just awesome. Pretty, scaled pretty well together, so that does fit really well. Now, I do have a quick fix for that handpiece, just in case you want to see it. All you really need is a gray standard piece like this, and all you do to fix it, which I'm definitely going to do, you take this off here, because I feel the blue does look really nice there, but I feel you don't see it that much, so replace that with a gray piece and attach it behind there, so he still has that tail. And I mean, you don't really have to have that colored tail, but if you do have extra pieces, then you can just use it, and then take this off here and connect it like this to that, and then just put it on there, and there you have it. You have a fixed beast hand, and that looks a lot better in my opinion. You don't have to do that. I mean, It's just something to fix to make the set look better. And you could add on an armor piece if you want. I think a black armor might look pretty good there. But I don't have any black armor with me right now, so I'm not going to put it on. But I might later, because he does look a lot better with that longer arm, because he can pose it just a lot better. So that's all for the set. I really do like it. I'm going to give this set a 9 out of 10 just because the bone wings, it was something that LEGO has done in the past and we complained about it and they didn't fix it, which it's not really a big deal. But the colors are really nice, and that short arm, LEGO can't just add one extra piece. But overall, it's a great set. You do get the minifig and the weapon, so I'm actually going to boot it up to a, well, yeah, it's a 9 because it's nothing spectacular. It's a standard build, but it is a great set. It's well worth your money. You do get good props, so I highly recommend this set. It is really fun to have. So please stay tuned for more videos and check out all my other stuff. Here's the instruction manual again, and here's the bag just in case you want to see it in the background there. So great set, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Great set, 9 out of 10. I highly recommend this. Probably my favorite beast for the least expensive ones, and like I said, Furno Jet Machine is my favorite machine for the least expensive ones. So I do recommend it if you want it. Nothing spectacular, but it's a great solid set. Get this set. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Hero Factory Invasion from Below set reviews. And with that, I'll see you guys later.